Greetings, Virgo. Welcome, my dear Virgo, to Eureka Elementals. Listen, we invite you, my dear Virgo, to use the tool of tarot. And I know tarot is a divination tool, but it's a tool that you can utilize to evolve, to ascend, and to transcend your mental, physical, and spiritual life. And that is what we aim to do. So without further ado, welcome. We're going to be tapping into the mid-year pivot for the Chinese Zodiac, okay? In the Chinese Zodiac, as you know, Virgo, you are the rooster, okay? You're waking up, everybody. You're bringing the fire and the passion and the heat to what you do. So we're going to see here what's happening. We're going to tap in to your spiritual influences, your unconscious and conscious desires to see what the eventual outcome should be for you. Now, I'm going to do my best to try to get all of the cards. I'm adjusting the frame just so slightly there so we can get this all out here. And I've already gone ahead and shuffle the cards. And again, welcome, my dear, and I thank you. Okay? So I've already shuffled the cards. I'm just going to cut the deck before we begin. All right, and let's get right on into it, okay? Your spiritual influences. What did I say? You're waking people up. You're stirring the cauldron with the earth horse. 55 energy. So you are here in an ascended master energy, stirring the pot, waking the people up. The sun is shining on you. You're getting direct downloads from the divine to wake up humanity. And the horse is waiting once you get the download to take you into the valley where you can spread the good word too. So you're here doing big things, right? And the horse is representative of Gemini. So you might be in recluse right now, but next year, right? The year of the horse, I think is in 2026. You might be called to do some work where you hit the ground running. You have 44, bam, 2 ascended masters back to back. Oh my goodness. Fire sheep energy under the area of spiritual advice. The advice is to clear your blockages. Again, you hear now, you're above the fray, above the crowd, up in the mountains. So you're doing a lot of clearing work, a lot of cleansing work, getting the downloads so that you can hit the ground running. Your work is that of, again, an ascended master. You came here to do big things, right? So in that vein, you're doing this too. The sheep energy is associated with the sign of Cancer. That is the great mother energy. Okay, so you have to clear your blockages so that you can help the flock too. All right, your spiritual influence, Earth Tiger. Very interesting here as well. Okay, Aquarius energy. So I don't know if you have Aquarius highly aspected in your chart, but the number here is 15, breaking through the barrier. As you can notice, right, it's almost like the Fool energy in the traditional tarot. You're starting out, like what I say, you're up here in the first 2 cards. You're doing the work, you're clearing the blockages so that you can start out in this brand new path where you spread the word. Do you see here the sun? It's like the breaking of a new dawn, the break of a new day, the break of a new way. So you are going to be putting in the work and breaking through the barrier on behalf of humanity too. It's 4 o'clock on the dot when I said that at this particular time too. Look at that. Now you're showing up in your own energy. Seek and ye shall find. What did I say? You're really being led by the divine. 34 here, you have a spiritual quest that is on the way. Very interesting. Okay, your unconscious desires now. 45, Earth Monkey. Okay, so the monkey is representative of Leo. You're knowing, again, up in the mountains, you can move mountains. You're well aware of that too. It is that high vibrational energy, the connection with the divine, that is making you know that this is the point 444 and the timer there that you are in at this particular time too. Okay, now the practical advice is Water sheep, the number is 20. So sheep tends to be in the advice, spiritual and or practical. It is all about playing the long game. Okay, wait and listen for when spirit talks to you, and then you move. Okay, when cleared by spirit to do so, so everything is in balance at this particular time too. Right, you're going to be moving mountains in the once you jump into breaking the barrier, it's going to be some pivotal changes that you're going to be making too. And the conscious desire in the year of the snake, 30, okay, which is about your creativity, right? And tapping into your inner knowing and really getting to the next level as well. As we see here in the first two cards here up in the mountains, is water snake. We're in the year of the snake. Access your inner knowing, and that is what you're doing by clearing your blockages and stirring the cauldron too. You're tapping into the cosmic divine knowledge, right? From the ascended master that is within you. Now let's get the final outcome here for Virgo spirit. Thank you. Water bird. What did I tell you? You're going to be going and speaking your truth. Number 10. This is a brand new start. Once you jump off the ledge, taking that big step, you're going to take a step and you are going to speak the truth. Okay, you're going to speak the go tell it from the mountain is what I'm hearing. Okay, you're going to be speaking the truth, right? And the water bird, the ibis is here too. So the sun again is shining on you. And as above, so below. Why? Because you've done the inner work, darling. And you are going to be an emissary of truth and a muse for the whole world. The whole world will be looking at what you do. You're going to be inspiring others to do the same work too. The rabbit is associated with Pisces, your opposite sign. So I hope whenever you watch any the readings, you watch Pisces as well too. I myself am a Pisces. I do not have Virgo in my chart, but let me tell you, Virgo tends to resonate as much as Pisces with me too. So it is just the wise thing to do. Okay, the cards have already been shuffled. All right, so we're going to tap right on into this energy. Look at that. When you stir the cauldron at the mountaintop, right, where I'm feeling this Moses in the burning bush kind of energy, right? And it comes up again here too with fire sheep. You're going through a death and a rebirth too. 55, again, that ascended master number, but we're not supposed to reduce it. But even if we did, it's a 10. Death and rebirth energy too. It's a transcendent experience that you're having in this spiritual influence when you are up at the mountaintop, connected with the divine, stirring the cauldron and the pot within you. Okay, the spiritual advice, you're clearing all blockages. You have to. You know why you're clearing the blockages? Because they had you in confusion and illusion. And this is why Spirit told you, remove yourself from everyone and go deep within so that you can assess what is right for you. Okay, so you're not going to allow yourself with the delusion, confusion to take any root. Clear out all of those blockages so that you can really tap into the fire, the real fire from Spirit that is deep within. Okay, and once you do that, your spiritual influence is that, of course, you're now deciding to break through the barrier. And yes, you will too. Why? Because you're the Knight of Coins. You've been given a task. You will complete it. The Knight of Coins is the only one that completes the task that they're given. It does not matter how long it takes. It will be done to precision too. Okay, methodical. You're in your own energy here as well too with the Knight of Coins. Let me push this back slightly because I do not wish there to be an issue. Okay, so let's see. Make sure we get all that there. And now, okay, like I said, it's a brand new cycle for you, right? A brand new cycle for you once that's done. This was a part of your long-term destiny. But now let's go ahead and clarify your unconscious desires. You can move mountains and you will have the celebration too. The celebration will be a milestone when you move these mountains, right? You're going to be calling in and perhaps doing this with a divine partner too. It could be a double mission, or you're celebrating the marriage and the union of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within you. Okay, but nonetheless, all right, it is a time for you now to really appreciate, right, this sense of community, this sense of celebration. Once you do that, it is going to cause you to have a moment to celebrate too, because you're fulfilling a part of your destiny, right? That much is so true. And once you wait and listen, this is the practical advice, to wait and listen to the divine for when you're supposed to make your moves. When you do, you're going to find that you have this wealth, okay? Not only recognition and the celebration, but the wealth too, the 9 of coins, right? You're going to be very, very, very wealthy, independently wealthy. Your moves are gonna be very abundant. So because you're connected with it, if you see even here, the bird is eating the watermelon. It is a symbiotic relationship that you're having with the divine too. All right. And the conscious desire, 6 of coins. What did I say? It's a symbiotic relationship that you're having with the divine too. Okay, this is you're breaking bread with the universe. The universe and you are co-creating. Do you see even here? It's not the shape of an 8. It's 6 coins. However, the energy feels the same too. So there is this universal give and take. This outpouring from the divine. This is a sense of sharing and caring. You're sharing your gifts. You're sharing your inner knowing. This is a conscious desire. So when you're going and breaking through the barrier and going out there and doing the work, as we see here with the Knight of Coins, right? It will be because this is a spiritual influence that really leads to the conscious desires. So you get that opportunity, you go out there, you get the work done, and this is now you sharing your inner knowing with the collective, okay? With whomever you're called to share it with at this particular point too, okay? Give me the outcome. Clarify, water bird, speak your truth. For Virgo, thank you. Look at that. Oh my God, you've got 3. Wait, oh my goodness, you got 3. This is a first, okay? So, wow. You've got 3. So clarifying, when you speak your truth, you're going to be doing so, okay, in an energy of passion, okay, divine passion, right? And justice and truth too. The sun will shine upon you. People are going to know that you've been illuminated by the divine too. 13 on the timer, okay? And 13 is a highly mystical number. This is the kind of energy that you're bringing to the table, Virgo. This is some next level itchnay. Kudos to you, darling. Job well done. Okay, so we're going to end this up at this point. We're going to get 3 additional things here on the table for you. Because it's such a pivotal time, we're going to be getting your herbs that is recommended for Virgo. Perfect. Valerian. Wow. Number 44. Listen, you're an ascended master tip. And I forgot to put the bloody light on. I was so excited to get to your reading. Okay, I forgot to put the light on. Oh my goodness, forgive me, Virgo. Okay, there you go. Much better, right? 44, Valerian with acceptance. You accepted the challenge that the divine laid out for you. This is an energy that is Neptunian as well too. So Neptune 44 rules as the Valerian root, and there we see here the rat. Okay, so the rat, Sagittarius may be of some relevance to you. You may have Sagittarius highly aspected in your chart, but get you some Valerian root. I think it'll help you with the sun, the Ace of Wands, this passion energy as well too. That will really help you hone in on that at this particular particular pivotal point too, right? And what is the crystal that is recommended for Virgos at this particular point, Spirit? The crystal that is recommended for Virgos? Okay, let's see. All right. And I do hope that you've been enjoying this reading. Okay, it was really, the impetus for it was the fact that there's so many planetary changes happening at this particular point as well, too. Her hematite for groundedness, right? It's a heavy crystal. And I actually think that it's necessary for you because you are doing such big work, right? And you're dealing with the celestial and the ascended energy so much, you would need something to have you grounded to this realm. So it'll help you facilitate groundedness, stability, security, strength. Helpful, very helpful for spiritual people, those who have no problem existing in the higher realm, but have difficulty with practical day-to-day challenges. Okay, so the affirmation, I'm solidly grounded no matter what is happening around me. I remain stable and secure. We will conclude, Virgo, with your spirit animal. What is the spirit? Ooh, eagle, vision. Look at that. You have the vision. That is why you're being led by the divine. Why? You were at the mountains in the earth horse energy. The fire sheep energy was also above on the mountaintop too, as was the earth tiger. All this time, your spiritual influences, your spiritual advice, everything here was all about the fact that you are seeing things from a higher point of view. So you looked inward with an attentive eye, allowing your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed possible will present themselves to you when you least expect it. Get ready for what? Greatness. Why? You started out at the Knight of Coins. You're going to end up with the King of Cups energy too. And the sun literally is about to shine on you. And my dear Virgo, that is your mid-year pivot for your Chinese zodiac. Go you, rooster, go you. I love you now. See you next time. All the best.